Mix 106 movie reviews. Willie Waffle sees the movies and pays his money so he can tell you whether or not you should pay your money. One movie out this week. And Willie, it looks like Avengers may only spend 1 week at number one, because I'm sure Hot Pursuit is going to knock Avengers out of number one this week, right?
Yeah, sure, right. Yeah. Yeah, you know, here's when I hear the title Hot Pursuit, I now think dumpster fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you don't mean that in a good way either, do you?
No, I do not. No, this thing is a mess, okay? You know, Reese Witherspoon playing this cop who's always ridiculed by her coworkers, but now she gets her chance. She has to help the team transport these witnesses who are going into the witness protection program, one of whom is Sofia Vergara. But there's an attack, and now Reese Witherspoon is on the run with Sofia Vergara, trying to get to safety and trying to avoid the people that are trying to get them.
See, now, first of all, and I'm not into movies, but I can tell you the big mistake right now is you never see people that look like Sofia Vergara go to jail or prison.
That's right. No, it's very, very true. And you know, here's the other problem. When you see the movie, you realize Reese Witherspoon is in this movie because Amy Poehler and Melissa McCarthy said no. I mean, it's not her thing, man, and it's just sad to watch her trying to do things because she's a talented actress. But you know, doing physical comedy, doing slapstick comedy is a whole other set of skills that I just don't think she has. So that's a big problem. Another big problem is that these two have zero chemistry together. Nada, zilch, not one iota. I mean, you know, it's almost like they're not even in the same movie, let alone supposed to be becoming friends. And then you get this flimsy script. I mean, you know, you're watching, you know, all the formulaic moments happen, and then there's just this vast void of nothingness where they're trying to put some jokes in, and the jokes just aren't funny.
So you say when they say that there's no chemistry between the two, you don't feel it when they kiss?
No, not at all. And come on, they're kissing Sofia Vergara and Reese Witherspoon.
Is there, I mean, the script, there's nothing there for the scripts, nothing?
No, this thing, I mean, it's a disaster. I mean, it really is because, you know, like I said, you have this very formulaic movie where, you know, we throw in a love interest because we're supposed to have one. We throw in a betrayal because you're supposed to have one. We throw in some sad story because you're supposed to have one, instead of any of it being done because, well, it's going to be a good idea. It's going to advance the story. It's going to be interesting. None of that happens here. And then, towards the end, all of a sudden it becomes a drama. All of a sudden this wacky, crazy, madcap comedy becomes The Wire.
All right, well, let's get to it. We can't put it off any longer. What do you give it?
0 waffles.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
Wow. It takes a lot for you to give a 4 waffles, and it takes a whole lot more even to hear you give a 0, but that is the second 0 of the year you've given so far this year.
Yeah, and that other movie, 50 Shades of Grey, is coming out on DVD just in time for Mother's Day.
Hey, there's nothing that says Mother's Day more than spankings, whips and chains, and ball gags. I mean, seriously. All right, what do we have next week?
Well, next week we've got Pitch Perfect 2 and Mad Max.
Okay, I don't know whether either of those movies are going to be great, but I'll tell you what, based on the previews, I want to see each one of those, and they at least got to make this week's movie seem like just a blip on the radar, right?
Oh, yeah, no, Hot Pursuit was put out this week because, well, there's nothing else out there, and, well, you know, maybe people will get tired of the Avengers.
Well, yeah, I was just going to say that nobody still wants to compete with Avengers probably in week number 2.
No.
All right, have yourself a great week. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds like a plan. See you later.